3 Soviet commanders are meeting at Dalbialo-Calais. The mission is to eliminate all 3. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck. I've set the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
Analysis complete.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. That's one of the targets.
Where are the others? Speak. Get down.
Analysis complete.
First target extracted. Good. Now for the other 2. 3 Soviet commanders are meeting at Davialo Calais. The mission is to eliminate all 3. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck. I've sent the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look. That's one of the targets.
Это КП, понял. Внимание всем постам. Противники где-то прячутся. Найти их. Конец связи.
First target extracted. Good. Now for the other 2.
КП, это Зоя-7. Никаких признаков врага. Отзываем поиск. Зоя-7, что случилось? Ответьте, Зоя-7. Всем боевым группам, это КП. Вышел из строя целый ряд ламп. Похоже на проблемы с электроэнергией. Ближайший патруль. Проверить сеть питания. КП, это Зоя-7. Оборудование повреждено. Похоже, это атака врага. Прием. Это КП, понял. Немедленно проверить. Издать оперативную сводку. Конец связи.
Where are your friends?
Outpost captured. Analysis complete.
Target extracted. Only 1 left. There. That's the target.
Что это? А? Не видно! По мне ведут огонь! Да!
Confirmed dead. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Please select a landing. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
squad. Arriving shortly at LZ. That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Unit function added.
Mission complete, boss. Ocelot got the details of the meeting out of that commander. It seems you've been doing your job just a little too well, boss. The Soviets have begun reinforcing the 40th Army's units in Afghanistan, sending in more men and new equipment. While things haven't exactly been easy for us up till now, they're about to get even tougher. More staff from each of the teams are active in the area of operations now. That means some will be wounded, get sick, or suffer PTSD. That's where the medical team comes in. I've taken the liberty of commissioning the construction of a new medical platform. Having proper medical facilities for the men is a matter of life or death, so I put up the resources this time around. You can check on the platform's progress by selecting base facilities under the iDroid's Mother Base menu.
Side ops list updated.
Members of the intel team are on the ground. Their reports will be reflected as predicted enemy fields of movement on your iDroid's map. The higher the team's level, the more accurate and frequent their reports will become. Be sure to take advantage of them. Forces must know something about the targets. After you grab or hold up an enemy, try interrogating them.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Это КП, понял. Возможно, конец связи. targets at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Departing.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, good news from the support unit. They can now deliver support strikes to our areas of operation. Use your iDroid to designate a location for a strike. Just make sure you're not in the kill zone. I hate to tell the men they blew up the boss.
Please
After you've called in a strike,
to Mother
move
Base.
away from the target location immediately.
Again. You see that in the movies? That's an automatic. Don't bother trying to dampen the recoil. You do that with a revolver. We Diamond Dogs are now a force to be reckoned with. We've got the world's attention. We're not some tribal militia. So don't act like one. You will learn how a real soldier fights. You will forget everything Hollywood taught you. And if I catch you doing something else, you'll know it. Engravings give you no tactical advantage whatsoever. There was some fancy shooting. Pretty good.
Please select a landing zone.
Roger.
This is Speedquad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Please specify a project.
This is Pequod! On station at LZ! Gaining altitude!
Snake, do you remember Amanda?
Yeah, I do.
Their revolution was a success. Somoza resigned, and Nicaragua has a new government. Amanda's really working hard for her country to be reborn.
Good for them.
She says she wishes Chico could be there.
That revolution was the dream. For Amanda, for Chico, and their father.
That chopper was no place for Chico to die. I'd like to at least think history will remember his part in the revolution.
When you pick up a gun, there's always a chance you'll die for nothing. He knew that as well as the rest. Now that he's gone, it's up to the rest of us to decide what it was all worth. If we don't, there's nothing to prove that Chico ever lived at all. We're his mark on the world.
Amanda told us that Strangelove contacted her after the revolutionaries came to power in Nicaragua. Strangelove, the AI researcher from Mother Base?
I remember her.
We'd lost touch with her, till Amanda heard from her out of the blue. She told Amanda she wanted to salvage Peace Walker's drive parts, or something from the bottom of Lake Nicaragua. Amanda passed the request on to her friends in the new administration. She's a national hero now, after all. So Strangelove got a Soviet military aircraft to transport something to somewhere. But apparently the cargo wasn't big enough to have been Peace Walker itself.
So what was it?
Who knows? We recovered Peace Walker's nuclear warhead ourselves 9 years ago. What could Strangelove have been after? Amanda said she didn't mention what her reason was or where she was headed. Nicaragua is a socialist state now. With Amanda vouching for her, the government didn't feel the need to concern itself with the details. All Strangelove told Amanda was that she was going to continue her research, and that the rest was a secret. Right before the attack, Huey was in the control tower to prepare for the inspectors. He was with them when it all went down. The control tower collapsed with the rest of it struck. His body was never recovered, but he was the one who met the inspection party when they arrived. And he was the one who showed the nuclear inspectors to the tower. You remember the way it went. First he recommends we agree to the inspection, then he gives them the okay without our permission, all the time acting as if he was doing us a favor. On top of that, he even had the guards disarmed that day. It would send the wrong message, he said. Whatever the angle, it all leads back to Huey. I curse my own stupidity for not realizing sooner. Huey escaped with that unit by chopper. I've been hunting him for 9 long years. The other reason I was operating around Afghanistan was to dig up his location.
Huey's in Afghanistan?
Yes, and I have a good idea where. Now we just wait for the right moment. This time, we'll be the ones using him. He's going to tell us who our guests really were that used a fake nuclear inspection to blast our home into the ocean.
Please select a mission. accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
This mission has two objectives. Eliminate the colonel scheduled to take up a post at Smasi Fort, and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Your first move should be to head to Sakrai village and search for the colonel and his deployment plans. To take out enemy combat vehicles, you'll want to use explosive weaponry. Missiles, grenades, placed explosives. If you haven't developed these yet, use your iDroid to give the order. Choose your weapon according to the situation.
You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Что это?
КП, это Зоя-4. Не атаковали! Мы не видно врага! Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку. Выкурите врага. Конец связи.
Перегруппироваться! Я не хочу умирать!
Their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Уходите, дело рук врага. Прием! Это КП, понял. Enough! What do you think you're doing?
Joint expansion complete.
По мне стреляют! Я не хочу умирать!
Дмитрий-2, под обстрелом! Реактор оружия! Прием! ЛКП, понял. Внимание всем постам. Противник где-то прячется. Найти их. Конец связи.
Updated.
Помоги мне! Ну почему?
Okay, subject is in.
You have arrived at your destination.
The Soviets confiscate homes and occupy them as needed. If you want to find a colonel, I'd check the biggest houses in the village.
Пропал пленник. Похоже, он сбежал. Прием! ЛКП, понял. Начать поиски.
A Soviet tank. If you could steal that, nothing could stop you. But make a wrong move, and it'll chew you up.
You have arrived at your destination.
Мы его выставим!
You have arrived at your destination.
So take that helmet with it. This mission has two objectives. Eliminate the colonel's scheduled to take up a post at Smasi Fort and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around.
Intel file. Extraction arrived.
КП-106. Поиски закончены. Противник всех оружий. Прием! ЛКП, понял. Не расслабляйтесь. Еще
Boss, that document you just got is the deployment plans for the smoke. Through the plans, the colonel is supposed to join up with the tank unit of Waksin Barracks and then proceed to Smasi Fort. Those tanks being on the move doesn't make things easy. Hurry, boss. I've sent the tank unit's route to your iDroid. You gonna extract him?
Marker placed.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
немедленно проверить и встать оперативную сводку. Конец связи.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Nice work. Good work. Just one tank left. Good. You completed the objective. Now get out of there. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Please select support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
So if sandstorms come in, Sandstorms effectively make you blind and deaf, but that goes for the enemy too. Use the situation to your advantage.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. Всем боевым группам, это кафе. Стягивай силы против вражеского вертолета. This is Pequod. We can't land. Departing!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Alarmed project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work. Boss, we're finally ready to put together a combat unit. Staff assigned to the unit will be dispatched as mercenaries to conflict zones. That should guarantee us a stable source of income. MERT deployment allows you to send combat unit staff on relatively easy missions suited to the unit's level. There's little risk, but the rewards are low too. However, there are also contracts known as dispatch missions that offer a higher risk and reward. Give your orders to undertake these missions using your iDroid. We've established a sickbay on the new medical platform. Staff who come back with wounds, diseases, or PTSD can be treated there. If we need any other platforms, feel free to issue the construction order from your iDroid.
Side ops list updated.
Diamond Dog's intel team specializes in information gathering, mainly human and SIGINT. They plant scouts and moles in the field. These operatives will blend into the local populace and work under the guise of a resident, or disguise themselves as travelers and ask around for information. They observe targets using various hidden bugs, cameras, and transmitters, and by tapping their satellite and phone communications. Analyzing all this information creates a clear picture of how wars and the PFs fighting them are changing. This data can also be used for threat assessment when deciding whether to accept contracts from certain clients.
And during missions, the intel team keeps track of target locations and produces FOM predictions, reporting mission-critical information based on real-time remote observation of changes in the AO. What you hear from us over the radio is based on how we interpret the data gathered at the command platform. However, intel team operatives go unarmed in almost all situations to avoid revealing themselves to the enemy. Some will carry a knife, but most have nothing at all. As such, don't expect them to help you take on heavily armed adversaries like PF soldiers. Think of them as entirely passive in the hot zone. Plus, they use all manner of techniques to remain inconspicuous in the field. If you ever spot one, you'll have some serious explaining to do. So remember, their specialty is espionage. They may not be of use in a firefight, but when it comes to intel, they're pros.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission.